Shakespeare in the Park is one of New York City's great theatrical traditions, celebrating 60 years at the Delacorte Theater in Central Park. And right now, on stage, is As You Like It. Let's send it out to Perry Sook.
Thanks, Tamsin. I'm here at the edge of Central Park, where if you're lucky, you can get a spot in line for a ticket to the 60th season of Shakespeare in the Park. Let's head to the Delacorte Theater, where performances of the Public Works production of As You Like It are currently underway. All right, we made it to the theater, and I'm here with Lori Woolery, who wears many hats for this production. Sure. And I want to get into all of that, but before, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the beautiful Delacorte Theater, literally an institution here in New York and in Central Park. Would you mind telling me a little about the history of it and what it means to perform here in this venue?
Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would be directing a play on the Delacorte stage. I remember coming here years ago when I was in my early 20s and waiting in line and having the whole Delacorte experience and tracking just the legacy of amazing artists and directors that have come here and have done the work. So to be a part of Public Works and part of the Public Theater is beyond my wildest dreams.
It's truly wonderful. And speaking of institutions and the wonderful Public Theater, celebrating 60 years of Shakespeare in the Park this year. Truly a remarkable anniversary. What does it mean to you to be a part of that anniversary season here at the Delacorte?
Public Works in itself is this amazing program within the Public Theater, but to be a part of Free Shakespeare in the Park is mind-blowing, not just to me, but to our entire community. For our community members to be on stage, like owning the theater space where all the greats have performed, to be a part of that legacy is such an honor, and also I think speaks really just a great tribute to our community members and how they have grown as artists and their investment in it. And you know, we have some classically trained community members who have been a part of the program for 10 years.
That's remarkable. Speaking of, 10-year anniversary for the Public Works itself. Congratulations on that.
Thank
Phenomenal.
you.
What has it been like intermingling, the Public Works? I know you have two cast here in this production.
Yes.
Tell me about that experience.
Sure. I mean, what's amazing with Public Works is in 2012, we started off with a show that ran for a weekend, The Tempest. But now in 10 years, have two revolving casts of community members on the stage telling the story of As You Like It, a play about redemption and grief and loss and love. Feels like the perfect way of coming back and reemerging into telling stories, making theater, being a part of the Delacorte season.
Now, obviously, you are the director of this production of As You Like It, but you also have a big role with Public Works. What other things do you have going on, moving forward?
Sure. Well, even during COVID times, we kept our year-round classes happening. We do have our monthly potlucks where our community comes together to break bread, share art, be with each other, be in fellowship with one another. We do have our ambassador programs where we have our community members be cultural ambassadors and bring people to the theater that have never been a part of attending a show or who have never been to either the Public Theater or the Delacorte. So that really feels exciting that we are like embodying Joseph Papp's vision when he originally started this play, which is like theater for the people. He would take artists out into community to be able to have access to the arts, and now bringing, as you said, people from the community on, not just to see the show, but to be on the stage.
It's miraculous.
I mean, New York will see itself reflected. And one thing Joseph Papp always said is, I want to see the subway reflected on the stage of the Delacorte Theater, and I can guarantee you with As You Like It, you will absolutely see that.
Any specifics about your vision for this production and what you think adding the people from the Public Works program are adding to the production?
My collaborator Shayna Taub and I created this show in 2016, and what we found, as I think with all like amazing art making, is where life and art intersect. And so what happened is we just started responding to what was happening in the world. And I think Shakespeare's plays contain universes in them, which is why they're so accessible. And suddenly it was like LGBTQ rights, immigration rights, women's rights were all under assault. And suddenly when you look at the play of As You Like It, and it's the court, and it's Arden, and people are being banished from the court for being othered, and then going off to Arden, and then building community within Arden. I truly feel that Shakespeare, if he was alive today and was standing across from me as my collaborator, this would be his As You Like It.
Want to score free tickets to As You Like It? The in-person line is back this summer, just inside the park. But before we leave the park, I do want to let you in on a little secret. Come with me. With just a quick jog over to the Belvedere Castle, we can still see the Delacorte Theater. Now, it may not be the best view, but if you ever miss one of those hard-to-get free tickets, you can watch the show from here. The new production of As You Like It is on stage at the Delacorte now through September 11th.